Shannon's favorite topic, his favorite player, the Claw. He led the Raptors last night with 30 points, including 15 in the third quarter alone. Kawhi did have a lot of help, though. Four other Raptors starters contributed at least 17 apiece.
Really? I missed that.
So Shannon for last night's performance.
If I have to, because I don't really want to, but I got to, Skip, for the topic of conversation.
Go ahead.
I got to give him an A.
A?
A.
Why not a plus?
No, I ain't give him an A. A. 37, 6, 2 steals, 2 blocks. It was a quiet 32, Skip. I was listening for it because I ain't hear no whole lot of rattling or anything. It was a quiet. It's like he just snuck up on 30.
A quiet 30, TOO, you mean? Not 32 points, 30,
no.
TOO.
Yeah. It was a real quiet 30. I was expecting a whole lot of noise because normally you get to 30, there's a lot of rim rattling and all that kind of thing going on. I ain't hear none of that. Nice and quiet. Stop it.
Yeah.
10, 11 from the free throw line.
That was good.
He doing it from the free throw line. Turned himself into a very good free throw shooter.
Okay.
Shot over 50% from the floor. What Skip says, he loves guys that play big when it matters the most. You know, Steph Curry went on that run in the third quarter. So you needed somebody to match that to quell that run. Steph, you gonna go get 15? So will I. And so I'm gonna put, you gotta go. Y'all trying to make a run here. Let me hit this 3.
Yep.
Y'all trying to make another run. Yeah, everything. He was just putting out fires left and right.
Okay.
Steph Curry tried to do it. Draymond lay it up. Whatever you got going on. They call me the park ranger. I'm putting out fires, Skip. Yeah, I'm quailing them. I ain't letting nothing dust up in here. So you know
Why
what,
did you
Skip?
put out that 20-0 fire in game 2 at home?
The game 2 is over. We're talking about this game, Skip.
I was just asking.
No. You told me don't go back. We're talking about this game right
this
here.
Game. Go ahead.
100%, Skip. Skip, look at her. You saw the man miss like 2 point-blank layups.
He did. I'm glad you brought that up.
3 feet, 4 foot from the basket.
Really?
He just got no lift. None.
Like he was exploding, like over-exploding.
No. He's hurt.
Hands got too big.
You know. I'm talking. You keep on interrupting me. First of all, Skip, and I'm done with this. The man gets an A. We know, everybody knows, with the exception of Skip Bayless, that Kawhi Leonard is not even close to being 100%. As a matter of fact, he might not even be 80%. But somehow he's finding a way to be impactful.
It's a miracle. I've never seen such physical, mental toughness.
Skip, you see how you do. You always got to exaggerate everything. You make it seem like the man was blind and all of a sudden he can see.
I don't know.
That's a miracle.
My eyes told me he looked 100% healthy last night. I've watched him for 7 years, San Antonio, although I missed a whole year because he missed 73 games. But I was sort of imagining what he would have looked like with a really good team.
So in other words, the years that you watch Kawhi Leonard, you actually think he looks like this right here?
Yes.
Playing right now?
Yeah, absolutely, 1,000%. Yes.
Okay.
Is it my turn?
It's your turn.
I'm actually going to be a nice guy today. I'm actually going to be generous in my grading of number 2's performance last night in game 3. I'm going to give him a B. And that's probably over-giving him.
What you mean over?
Over-giving him a B.
Okay, I don't want to know why.
Okay, now let's put it in perspective.
Okay.
He played a lousy first half, and it shocked me because I thought that was his game to own because, again, he has no primary defender in Klay Thompson. Iggy is hobbled, so he kind of has his way. He can kind of go wherever he wants to go. And in the first half, he had 3 unsightly turnovers, and then to your point, he did miss 2 point-blank right-handed layups, and I have no idea where that came from. And in the first half, he totaled 9 points. And he sure was lucky that Kyle Lowry scored 15 and Siakam had 14. Where did that come from? Because if they don't, he and his team are in trouble. And I thought the North, and the North went south in the first half. So you got to put that. Does that count in the performance?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're falling down the scale here a little bit. Now, let's go to plus minus for the game. Do you realize he had the worst plus minus of all 5 starters? That number 2 was only +6 in plus minus?
Say what you said again.
Interesting. +6 in plus minus, okay?
You want to be in the plus or the negative?
You want to be in the plus. But speaking of plus, Would you believe Siakam was a plus 22? What did I tell you yesterday? I said he's going to score 20. You said, no, he's not going to score 20. Well, he scored 18 with 9 rebounds.
But that ain't 20.
Okay, but it's close enough when you throw in the 9 and the 6 assists, because that's a ball game.
I told you my guy was get 30.
Okay, all right. Your guy?
Yeah.
I said he was going to get 35.
No,
I did.
I said 30. I already know you're going to get 30.
Okay, all right. So, speaking of plus minus, would you believe that Don't Call Me Pau Gasol was plus, he's Mark Gasol. Would you believe he was plus 14? I told you yesterday, I said he'll go bounce back with 10 and 10. I was trying to be conservative with it. He had 17 and 7. Well, does that please you over there, Mr. Raptor?
After what he did in game 2.
Right. So he was plus 14, which brings me to Kyle Lowry. I told you yesterday he plays better on the road. He always has. And I told you he'd make 4 threes, and he made 5 threes, and he led the team with 9 assists. You like that?
I love it.
Okay, that worked because that made him plus 14. So I predicted yesterday that number 2 would go for 35 and 13 with 2 blocks and 2 steals. That's the exact line that I gave you. And he went 30 and 7.
And 6.
And 6.
And 2.
I said 2 blocks and 2 steals. Did I nail that one?
Okay, you got it.
Did I nail it?
You got it.
Thank you very much. And I'm going to give you this. He did play big in the third quarter, and it was the key quarter last night. And to your point, he matched Steph's 15 points with 15 of his own, and he matched Steph's 2 threes in the third quarter with 2 of his own.
Yes.
So I'm going to give you that.
You should rise for that.
But man, did he have a lot of help, because every time I looked up, somebody else was making a big 3. And then all of a sudden I look up and my man, Danny Green. Hey, Danny, wherever you're. Hey, Danny, how are you? Danny's mad.
He said he don't want to talk to you.
I'm down on his.
Yeah, he said he don't want to talk to you. Yeah.
You know,
I don't blame him.
He carries number 2's bags.
No, he doesn't. You see, there you go. See,
I love you, Danny.
You always got to go overboard.
Okay, but that's why he got thrown into the trade, because that's one guy on the Spurs that number 2 would sort of listen to.
He's a good player, and the Raptors wanted him.
And he is a really good, big-time three-point shooter.
Yes.
So in a less than 2-minute span, late in the third quarter, he goes boom, 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 and that's how they won the third quarter, 36-31. That's the stat of the night, right? Yeah. 36-31, because that's the quarter the Warriors blow you off the floor in.
That was Skip, and they always, at some point in time, in the second half, and they always try to make it in the third quarter. But in the second half, they're going to throw one of those big quarters against you. They're going to throw a 35, 40-point quarter, be it third or the fourth, and they suppress you and keep you under 30. So whatever the distance that you had, they've come and they've taken that away from you. And if they have distance on you, they increase it. Well, everything that they threw, Raptors threw it back. And Kawhi was the one that was showing up. The video we showed you when he's doing karate this offseason, he's breaking boards. So everything Steph was throwing up at him. Was that 2 years ago?
Two off season. That's when I loved him.
Yeah, but
that was my idea to show the video. But Skip, you can have it now. You can show it.
But that just goes to show you. You said that his teammates, Siakam, 18, Mark Gasol had 17, Danny Green, 18, Kyle Lowry, 23. There you go. That's how you win a championship. Because I don't care how great the player is. If this is a good team, and look, you're a good team. If you make it this far, you're a good team. Because you had to beat 3 teams 4 times to get here. So it ain't no last buzzer beater in game 1 and you here in the finals. That's not how it works. You got to win 4 of those.
Okay.
They did that to get here. But
so being the nice guy that I am, I'm giving your guy a B because he played pretty well last night. He had his moments, and he had a ton of help.
Yeah.
You just detailed how much help he had, right?
Yes.
So how can you give him an A when he had that much help?
Because he did his. Oh, hold on. You make it seem like I've been in class. I don't know about you, Jim, but I went to school.
Well, so did she.
No,
what are you talking about? She went to Northwestern for graduate school.
I did too.
You did not. She went to Medill.
What is that?
The great Medill.
That's a good school.
It's really good.
Skip, just because I give Kawhi A, that doesn't mean Danny Green doesn't deserve an A. Kyle Lowry doesn't deserve an A. They do give more than 1 A in a classroom, Skip Bayless. Contrary to what you think.
If you're the professor, you give them all A's.
No. You think
you don't even assign homework. See, you all get A's.
You're that type
you don't
of
even have midterms. You all get A's.
No, you're that type of student that think you're the only one that deserves an A. No.
I never said that.
Just because Kawhi got an A, guess what? Ooh, Pascal Siakam, he gets an A. Mark Gasol,
he gets an A. You were dumping on him yesterday. You were dumping on him yesterday, right?
Because he turned in a paper that wasn't A quality, so he got a D.
Okay.
Now he turned in a better paper, he got an A.
Okay, the reason I'm being generous with my B was simply because they won the game. He didn't win the game. He wasn't the biggest reason they won the game. He was a reason they won the game, which means he's B for the night.
Hold on, I'm confused.
I think I'm giving him a great grade.
I'm confused. He's not the reason they won, but Steph Curry is the reason they lost.
Well, that was his night. And but again, does he have 4 teammates who are injured right now?
Who?
Number 2.
No, he doesn't.
He has no teammates.
He's injured.
He has no teammates except Anunoby he's on the bench.
Which one of his teammates scored more than 17 points? How many he had to do that?
Were they all healthy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Draymond's healthy.
So he went on for a pretty good ride.
John Livingston's healthy. Quinn Cook, Bogut, McKinney, Bell, Jerebko.
That's what I was trying to tell you. It's still a pretty good team, except last night was Steph's night. And again, I didn't find those points impactful. Did he ever take the game over? Did you ever say, wow, I've never seen that before? Did you see him go as crazy hot as he did against Portland or even Houston when he scored 23 in the fourth quarter of the closeout game 6?
Even though
did it feel like that to you? It didn't feel like that to me.
In the first quarter, I was like, y'all gonna let
okay, that was the first quarter.
No, but I was saying in the first quarter, I was like, y'all gonna let Steph mess around and beat y'all by himself.
Okay, but who was ahead at the end of the first quarter?
They were. But Skip, when you get this kind of, hold on. But you look at what happened in the first quarter. Steph had 17, and then you got 0, 3, 2, 0. What the hell are you supposed to do with that? Your starters. You got 17. Steph Curry outscored everybody else on his roster by himself.
Okay, who do you keep telling me is the best two-way player on the planet?
Kawhi.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Who do you say is the MVP of the playoffs?
Kawhi.
So why wouldn't my grading scale be a little higher for that guy than for Pascal Siakam? Right?
It should be.
Okay.
But he didn't do anything to deserve anything less than an A.
Well, I think my B is a much more credible grade than your A.
No, it's not.
Yours is just like overprotecting, over-defending as usual.
First of all,
it's like a blind apologist grade.
No, first of all,
am I right?
You're like at the combine. You're looking for a reason to flunk someone.
Oh,
I got to give you a reason not to draft you in the first round. You already got him at a C because you feel that he quit. And he quit on your team. So he's already at a C. He can never get an A from you.
He deserved a C for game 2 because he disappeared in game 2. I got to tell you.
Okay.
That's on him. He owed them a 35-13 game.
And he gave him a 37-6, I think, with 2 and 2.
Way to go. Okay. Way to go. It's a B. It's okay.
What you mean it's okay?
I got to tell you this. Is this guy blessed right now or what? Because every time I look up, he gets another huge break.
What's the breakdown?
Think about this. Embiid was either sick or hurt every game.
Goodness.
What, was he not?
No.
There's no way he's better than Embiid.
Yes, he is.
The beast of the East is Joel Embiid.
No. The beast.
Oh,
No, that's Universal Studios.
And listen, 76ers would have won that series if he'd been right.
Was
he not sick? He had like 2 flus at once. I don't know what it was. They said he has 2 viruses.
What if he'd been 100% healthy?
Huh?
What if Kawhi?
He was.
No, he wasn't.
Oh, stop.
No, he wasn't.
Okay, and then he got the Great Wall of China behind him to block out Giannis, and Giannis gets exposed because if he can't get past Gasol and Siakam and Ibaka, then he can't score.
He did get exposed, but Kawhi the one that pulled his pants down and let everybody see.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know what you're talking about.
That was pretty easy defending when you got those 3 mountains behind you.
Don't do that, Skip.
Well, I'm serious. So he gets exposed, and all of a sudden you get to the Warriors, and all of a sudden they lose. There's no KD, and they lose Looney, and then they lose Clay.
I mean,
it's meant to be.
You know what? I wish
Sometimes the basketball guys want to play a joke on me, and they say, here, we're going to play this joke on you. This guy's going to get every injury break, and he's going to win it all.
Oh, so now you have pity for you. Now you have empathy and sympathy for the Warriors about injuries.
No, I'm just saying it just keeps
happening.
happening.
Remember in 2015, I didn't hear any such concession speech. I didn't hear anything when Kevin Love didn't play or Kyrie went down in overtime.
I got to say, I said it on the old show. The next day after they closed out Cleveland, I said, man, Steph's team got a bunch of breaks because every point guard they played got hurt.
Yeah.
All the way through.
All the way through.
All the way through. All the way. It started with Drew Holiday, right? And I said that on First Take, and Steph immediately tweeted at me some bad stuff. Like he was furious with me because I told the truth. So I'm telling the truth right now. Number 2's getting every injury break in the world.
It happens.
Okay.
When you go on this run. Skip, we saw it with all the teams. That's what stops you from going on 5 or 6 year run because you playing 2 months later than everybody else, which goes to show you. My guy from Wakanda forever.
Yeah.
He went to 8 straight.
He needs
and ain't missed a beat.
Yeah.
And gave you $34.99 last year, Skip. 2 years ago. In year 15.
Yeah.
Well, Shannon, you may not be giving my school props, but I do got to say, Danny Green agrees with you. He calls Kawhi the king of monsters.
That's kind of overstated. That's kind of like...
No, it's not. You know what,
Skip? Chew on that all morning.
You know what? I'm telling you, he might want to go back to San Antonio.
With a fan and Kyle Lowry last night. They're gonna